heads every time something come back, baby. Alyork Sports, baby. You know I do what I does, nigga. I get shit done, man. Fuck all the bullshit, nigga. Twice a week, I'm giving y'all niggas the business, man. Real fucking talk, man. Hold up, man. Let me slow the fuck down before I start losing it, man. I gotta like, something wrong in my head where like I start yelling and then something happens. So let me get it back, man. Alyork Sports, salute to all the supporters, man. I love y'all niggas, man, for dealing with my dumb shit, my crazy shit, and my realistic shit. I'm already sweating. I ain't even doing nothing, man. So much to do in so little time. Fastest 15 minutes of sports. Let's get to it. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Cali, New York City, Chi-Town, the D, Minnesota, LES to the motherfucking death. That's right, I'm speeding it up. Also, shout out to my man Suge, man. Suge from the club, Suge, that 10-point teaser's butter, man. You would have won, even though you won anyway. Just keep it in mind, I gave you a winner. Keep that in mind. Shout out to Syndicate Radio TV, Vegas Divas, D Beam and the Champ, Club Seamless. All you guys, the Gentleman Club, you in Vegas, go see my boy, you know, at Club Seamless. Yo, that shit is popping there, man. They got the strippers in there, the hip-hop shit. Shit is popping at Club Seamless. Okay, shout out also to Tony Sports. Tony, you know I got you on my Thursday show. Don't forget, Thursday, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. Me and Noah Parker is going to take y'all there. Y'all already know. First subject of the day, we going to the NBA. That's right. The NBA's back, baby. You already know. 2 games on the schedule tonight. The New Orleans Pelicans at Toronto Raptors. The Pelicans are without Zion, but I'll get to that in a minute. The line is -7 for the Raptors, 231.5 for the totals. Game 2, which is the big one, you got LA and LA. You got the Lakers at the Clippers, but it's really like, you know, the opposite way, although it's going to be decorated Clippers, but that's still the Staples Center and it's still the Lakers home. So it's like a home game, but I actually like the Lakers tonight. The line is -2.5, Lakers 226.5. I think in the early going, the Lakers will prove to be the better team, but as the Clippers continue to grow and they get their continuity, I think they would gel, and I think they will be the better team eventually. But that's just my opinion. All right, so don't take that out. This ain't no bets. I'm not giving y'all nothing to bet. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. And another news, Zion Williamson already out due to injury, out 6 to 8 weeks. It's bad, man. I mean, everybody wanted to see this dude. He's a mega star. You know what I'm saying? And you know, his knee's messed up. You know what I'm saying? He's got a bad knee. And, you know, he's about to get the surgery. Hopefully he'll be back 6 to 8 weeks. So the Zion project is yet to be dealt with at this moment. But the kid will do work in the NBA. And I heard somebody post that he's going to be a bust. It's not going to happen. The kid got too much ability. The kid worked too hard to be a bust. At worst, he won't be a megastar, but he ain't going to be a bust. He ain't going to be that Anthony whatever that out of UNLV. That Anthony whatever is so bad, I can't even remember his name right now. But I'm pretty sure one of y'all will put it on the comments, his name. But he was a super bust from UNLV. I mean, I don't even know where he's playing right now. Now, in baseball news, you got the World Series starting tonight. And to my Yankee fans, people that love the Yankees, we came up short, no excuses. We got to get them next year. There's nothing else to say. You know, nothing else to say. You got a lot of haters talking about, oh, next year, oh, we had a good year, but they didn't win. Anything short than the World Series is a loss. Let me tell y'all something. What the fuck y'all expect me to do? Fucking shoot myself? I ain't gonna fucking shoot myself because you want me to fucking shoot myself. What else there is to say? We fucking lost, motherfuckers. You want us to drop dead and shit? Bottom line, you got to get a positive out of it. The positive is we still had a great season, 108 wins. Wasn't the most, but we was like 3rd best record. Dodgers kind of had the 2nd best record. They ain't even make it out the first round. At least we cleared that first round. So I'm not saying that means anything, but what I'm saying is it could have been worse. That's my point. I would have loved to have a World Series, you know, a visit, of course, and even one, but it didn't happen. So we got to move on. Just like a relationship with a girl. You don't cry and kill yourself. You move the fuck on. Tonight, you got game 1 at Minute Maid Park. You got Matt Scherzer, 11-7 with a 2.92 versus Garrett Cole, 20-5 with a 2.50. Garrett Cole has been the best pitcher in baseball. And this year alone, the best pitcher in baseball. He's got like 12 straight starts with 10 plus strikeouts. The guy hasn't lost in like God knows how long. So I'm going to ride the Cole train. The Cole train for game 1. But I got a surprise announcement to make. Don't put no money on it. Everybody's riding the Astro train. I'm going to take the Nationals on an upset in this World Series. I just think it's their year. But for it to happen, their starters must go deep in the game. Let's expose their relievers. And I know what the Astros are going to do. The Astros are going to make their starters throw a lot of pitches so they could get to Fernando Rodney, Rainey, Doolittle maybe in the 8th inning. Maybe Anibal Sanchez if they, put him as a reliever. But the thing about a 7-game series, you can help your bullpen by putting the back-end starters in. You can do that. Like Corbin's going to be coming in, Anibal Sanchez. So that's going to better the Nationals bullpen because there's nothing more after this. So they don't have to save them for the next series. This is it. Last 7 games of the year, you can make it a 7 because it's the best of 7. But like I said, I'm riding the Cole train game 1, but I kind of like the Nationals on an upset. I just feel too much money is on the Houston Astros. You know what I mean? Next subject, we're going to the NFL. See this game right here? This was yesterday's game. Thank God that I didn't listen to all the hype. I had mad of my peoples calling me all week, inboxing me, commenting me, Al, Jess is the pick of the week. They're going to cover that plus 10. And I already had, the Pats on a teaser, which had a bad loss to it. I don't want to get into it. So I reestablished another pick. And I put the Patriots in my I actually did a parlay 3-teamer, but I didn't know if I should have put the Jets plus 10 or the Pats money line, but I reconfirmed with my boy Noah Parker. We took the Pats. I'm glad we did. And as you see, 33-zip, horrible performance for the New York Jets, especially after beating the Dallas Cowboys. They gave the fans hope that they can turn it around at 1-4, maybe try to steal this Patriot game, go 2-4, and then get on a run, which it sounds like a beautiful story, but when you see in the game, 33-zip. Man, let me give you some numbers before I move on. You got Tom Brady, 31 for 45 for 249, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. You have Sonny Michel, 19 rushes, 42 yards, 3 touchdowns, and James White, 7 receptions for 59 yards. And the Kid Myers is the nice. They had him North Carolina State, but he's starting to gel with Brady. He had about 5 catches for something like 42 yards, and he's starting to get in Brady's head, where Brady's starting to realize who the fuck this kid is, because the kid's doing. Last 2 games, he's got 9 catches for over 100 yards. He might be a sneak receiver on top of the receiver they picked up yesterday, which I'm gonna get into in a minute. And for the Jets, Sam Darnold, 11 for 32, 86 yards, 4 touchdowns. I haven't seen a statistic like this since Tim Tebow had like a 3 for 22 with 2 picks. I mean, come on, Donald. You way better than Tim Tebow. You a quarterback. Tebow's like a quarterback / fullback. So there's no excuse for you to have a day like this. And Le'Veon, who's ringing no bells in New York, 15 rushes, 70 yards, and Demaryius Thomas, 3 catches for 42 yards on a horrible effort by the New York Jets. I mean, it's suicidal is how bad it was. Now, the Patriots picked up Mohamed Sanu from the Falcons for a 2nd-round pick. These Patriots continue to do it. Do you know how good Mohamed Sanu is? He's the Falcons' 3rd-best receiver behind Julio, the tight end, and then him. He's even ahead of Ridley. Sanu's tall, can run patterns. He's also an ex-quarterback like Julian Edelman. So now they're going to have 2 receivers at any moment who can do any trick play and throw a good rock. Patriots just became a better team off this trade. Real talk. Sanu can catch the ball, run routes, run deep. catch the short one, take it hit, and also throw the ball on a trick play and run the Wildcat. He can literally run the Wildcat, run east, run west, and throw the ball out the Wildcat. Patriots just continue to get better. Okay, they didn't end up getting Brown. Sanu is now better than Brown as far as a route runner, but I think he brings more to the Patriots and what they're doing. So this is huge, and Josh Gordon's hurt. He should be back, but they got Sanu as a blanket, and trust me, Sanu will step up, and for a second round indicates they really like Sanu. They really like Sanu. Now, let me move on here. Two best NFL teams right now via records is the New England Patriots at 7-0 and the 49ers at 6-0. Now, in the National Conference, you know, you got Green Bay, the Saints, Cowboys coming up. The National Conference is way tougher than the American Conference. When the American Conference, it's only really two teams to worry about for New England, and I would say the Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs, who I think the Chiefs can't beat New England because they got zero defense. New England has defense. Shutout yesterday. They've been averaging, giving up like 9 points a game. New England defense is the truth, man. And I hate to say it, man, they back in the Super Bowl unless Brady goes down. And even if Brady goes down, I still think they can win the Super Bowl, bro. And let me go real quick once they schedule left. They got at Baltimore, at Philly, home against the Cowboys, at Texans, home against KC, at Bengals, at Bills, at Miami. Cupcake schedule for New England, besides 2 or 3 tough games. 49ers got a real tough schedule. They got home against Carolina, at Cards, home against Seattle, home against the Cardinals, home against the Packers, at Baltimore, at New Orleans, home against Atlanta, home against the Rams, at Seattle. So the 49ers will lose at least 3 games. That's my prediction, and I say at best, New England loses 1 or 2 at best. Now, last but not least, we're going to the NCAAF polls. Top 6 teams right now in college football would be Alabama at 7-0. Alabama's always up there. Nick Saban and company at 1. LSU 7-0, second best team. Alabama got Arkansas this week, minus 32.5. LSU's playing Auburn. They favored 11.5. Ohio State's number 3. They playing Wisconsin at home. They minus 14, but that's a huge game. Clemson's at 4, who I picked to win it all. I think they should be at 2, but you know what? I'll take the 4. They at home, favored by 34 points over Boston College. Oklahoma's my sleeper team because I gave out a favorite and a sleeper. They 7-0, and they minus 24 at home. No, at Kansas State. Correction, at Kansas State. And last but not least, a sleeper that I didn't like. I didn't take them. I don't want no credit for them. But the Penn State Nifty Lions are looking for real, man. They 7-0, and they at Michigan State, and the line is minus 6. And I think they can easily win that game. They got too much for Michigan State. And with that, thank you for the 15 quickest minutes of sports. Alyork Sports. Salute to Syndicate Radio, Vegas Divas, D Beeman. The Alyork Sports Show on every Thursday with Noah Parker. Make sure you tune in. Salute to Justin Yu. We might have a special for y'all on Friday with free UFC picks. So make sure y'all motherfuckers tune in. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Alyork Sports. Nobody, I mean nobody, is going to give y'all more effort than my Puerto Rican Bin Laden looking ass. And with that, stay up. Love y'all. See y'all soon. 100, baby. And stay woke, niggas. 1.